In the time before, we were able to gather together as heroes to battle for the good of all. But in the time of COVID, there are technical issues and harshness of sound, but we struggle on. We cannot be in one place together, but we fight on. We will survive the COVID trials.
So please pardon our technical difficulties. We are back. All right, so here's where we are right now, just to set the scene so that everybody's clear on where we're at. Cynthia, you've been tasked to go and retrieve Howard from the safe house where he's been locked up. You arrived on the scene. You used your wind powers to create a distraction for the guard that was there, and then created a tornado that blew out the windows in the front of the building, so you would head towards the front. Okay. Whilst doing that, apparently you attracted the attention of someone from a lady from the front who came around the back wearing a surgical mask, which was Dana, and when she came around the back, you struck the building with lightning in order to try to electrify everybody in the building. Okay. She now seems confrontational with you, and we're about to roll for initiative. Dominic, you arrive just in time to see these two women in the backyard squaring off. The guy in the front, you see, who's obviously one of the security personnel, has a 9mm out. He's ducked behind a car, and he's obviously talking on the radio. And then you see a bolt of lightning hit the building that she clearly cast. So we're going to start with, we rolled initiative. Howard, you got a 7, so add that to whatever pluses to initiative you have. If none, then you're just going on 7. You have a 2? Plus 2 to initiative?
Yeah.
Okay. Cynthia, you got a 1, unfortunately, which means you're likely going to be going last. All righty. So we're going to go, did you roll initiative down?
Yeah.
All right. 15s or higher? 14s? What are you doing? You see these two ladies squaring off in the backyard. They obviously look like there's about to be some conflict here.
Oh, I see her about to
Yes.
square with. All right. I'm just gonna go grab her, hold her by her arms.
You fly down and attempt to grab Cynthia. Okay. Roll a d20.
Oh,
Stephen, if you wouldn't mind rolling a d20 for Cynthia.
okay.
Dominic, roll to attack.
All right, dude, I got a 19.
All right. You attempt to dodge out of the way, and this guy tackles you and wraps his arms around you.
And I start to scream.
Oh, this is not good.
Oh.
No, it is not good.
Oh.
So, you do not have super strength. I'm assuming you have super strength.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. This person is holding you like a vice. He is extremely strong, and it's clearly some form of metallic substance, but not metal. It's not skin. So, but it's a very flexible kind of metal. But he's holding you solidly. You have no ability to move at this particular point or to break free at this particular point. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That was 14s.
Yeah.
13s, 12s, 11s, 10s.
That's me.
What are you doing?
Asper, what the fuck? What are you? Why? Why did you just fuck up my building?
Because there's a dangerous man inside.
Who are you?
I am Beldame.
Okay. Why are you here?
Because there's a dangerous man inside, and I've got to get to him before he hurts someone.
Well, if you'll chill the fuck out, I can take you inside without you fucking up my building.
Really?
Are you?
Yes. Really?
Are you a superhero? My character.
Okay. Can you have the gorilla loosen up a little bit, Don?
I have no control over the gorilla. You're lucky I haven't punched you in the face yet.
I'm not a gorilla. Okay.
She called you.
He did ask you if you're a superhero. Cynthia,
Okay.
he did ask
What?
if you're a superhero.
Am I a superhero?
That's what he asked you.
Yeah.
Yes, I am a superhero.
Then where's your suit?
You're not wearing a mask or anything.
She's still on her scroll.
To cleaners. I don't know.
this bitch inside.
Okay.
I take her inside.
Okay, Howard. You hear these guys lose it for a minute. They scramble for a bit to attempt to, obviously there's some sort of disturbance outside. You tell them you're coming in.
We're clear. We're coming in with somebody.
I don't let her go.
There's
Okay.
2 people you guys don't know. We're good. Everybody okay up there?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, we're on our way up.
All right. I'm assuming you're just kind of holding her and walking with her.
Yeah, I put her arms behind her back and I hold her with like this
Ow!
with one arm.
He's using his super strength to hold you without much effort at all. And he escorts you inside. All right, we're gonna get back to you guys.
I'm like, man, oh no.
Ivan,
Yep.
I'm like
Done.
household.
you reach the park. You reach the park.
Okay.
You see your contact sitting there with a chessboard, obviously a game already in progress. He looks like he's playing himself.
Oh, it's 6 o'clock. I need to take a. Oh, goodness, it's
I
6:50.
start moving leisurely in that direction.
All right.
Leisurely.
You see as he looks up as you approach, he sees your approach and he resets the game.
I give him the nod.
All right. He nods back.
Okay. Is it free to sit down?
Of course. Join
Okay.
me.
I I address him in Russian.
Okay. He replies in Russian.
Yuri, dear friend, how have you been?
I've been quite well. The American diet plan suits me well. The weather here is much less harsh than Siberia.
Mm.
Oh, Yuri, does he look like he's put on some weight?
Definitely. He's
Oh,
living a
Yuri,
luxurious life.
you've got to keep up on your exercise, my friend.
For what? Fat is the new fashion here in America.
You may be right. But we need to stay fit. For the fight is always at our doorstep.
This is true. No more so today than others, I would say.
I hate to be so abrupt, but I need a favor.
How can one retired old spy help you?
I need help finding a person.
This woman you spoke of.
Yes. This Nella woman.
Yes. She is a nurse.
She is a superhuman.
This I know.
Do you know her whereabouts?
You mean right now?
Da.
Well, for that sort of information would be something only an active spy would know. I've been out of the game for some time. I can only tell you where she was 10 minutes ago.
Good enough.
He slides over an address. I would be careful, my friend.
I lean in, give him, the two-cheek kiss. Just kind of pat him on the back, and then
He grabs your arm before you leave. I would be careful, my friend. There are others very interested in this woman and some of the people that she's associated with.
I cut back into English. Thank you so much, dear friend. It has been a pleasure to see you.
He switches back to English as well. And of course you. Don't forget to do your exercises. You look like you're putting on weight.
Start jogging away.
All righty.
When I get to the edge of the park, I break into a run towards where he's directed me.
Okay, what's your speed?
It's like 30.
Okay, so it's going to take you a little bit to get there. The rest of you, you guys all meet in an apartment. You see they bring Cynthia's character in. You have no idea who she is, Howard. You've never seen her before, but she's clearly a prisoner, as this gentleman who you also have never seen before is holding her arms behind her back. You see, obviously, the boss who had you detained comes walking in with a surgical mask on, looking irritated. They give you a brief synopsis that basically he was talking about leaving. He's apparently some sort of professor or who has students, and they identified the student that he saw as one of the people that she electrocuted during the big fight.
Oh my god. Okay. Do you two know each other?
No.
I have no idea who you are. But
They
something-
search your pocket, Cynthia. Do you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
They take your phone. They go through her phone and they see a picture of him
Hey.
on her phone.
You don't know him, but you have a picture of him on your phone. Why?
Well, there's these people
Uh-huh.
and people who I trust very, very much.
Really?
Yes.
Who are these people?
I would put my life in their hands. But they told me that he is a very bad man and he needs to be stopped.
Okay. What has he done?
I don't know.
Oh. Who sent you?
My boss!
Who's your boss?
I don't really know, but
What's the name
they
of
usually
your-
send one person to tell me what to do.
At
what's the
this
name-
point, the character raises his hand.
Okay. What's the name of your
You have a
company?
question?
Careful,
Yes,
hot
I
hands.
do. Were the people who sent you working for somebody named OSI?
What do you know about OSI, hot hands?
Because I used to work for them.
Wait, so both of you work
What?
for OSI?
Apparently so.
When I worked with OSI, they were part of the United States government.
Well, they're not anymore.
We're a branch of the National Security Agency.
Really?
I used to be a colonel in the Air Force.
Then how did you turn bad?
Simple. I stopped wanting to kill people.
Brian, who's your
Ivan, you arrive
Yes.
outside. You see that there's a guy outside who's carrying a firearm, who looks like security, and who's just kind of looking up and looking around like, I don't get it. I don't understand what's happening. He looks very confused. There's glass everywhere. All of the windows on the first part of the building, first floor of the building, have been shattered out. You see there's electrical damage running down the side of the building where the weather vane was. So obviously the lightning strike hit here. You see the ground next to it is blacked, and you see there's some small patches of fire that he's putting out. You see the car out front has busted windows. And roll a d20 for me.
Where am I? Okay.
Oh, geez.
15.
What's your IQ?
It's 20.
All right. You immediately, upon arriving, you kind of slow down, half a block or so away, and you notice not close to where you are, but on the other side of the guy, about a half a block down from him, so at the other end of the block from you, there are two vans with blacked out windows. You see that the license plates on them have been removed, and you see that there are two guys standing outside of each one, and it looks like they're waiting on something. The guy who's in between you two doesn't seem to notice them yet.
No.
How about now?
Okay, now I got you.
Cool.
You're fuzzy though.
So, you said the security, or the person I perceive to be security at the building that I'm approaching is not aware of the existence of the black vans?
No, he's covered in glass and seems to be a little dazed.
Okay. I am going to, from a safe distance as I'm approaching, just get his attention.
Okay. He looks over at you and he puts his hand on his weapon. He's like, "What do you want here? What are you doing here?"
I am here to help. And then I point over at the vans.
Okay. When you
Do you
point
see
at
those?
them- when you point at them, you see
Okay.
them looking at you as you're pointing towards them.
Okay, that's fine.
He goes, "Holy shit. We got company downstairs."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm looking for person, and then I describe a physical description of Nella. Have you seen this woman?
Who are you?
I am the bear.
I got the bear
The-
downstairs looking for a woman who matches this description, and he describes Cynthia to a T.
Send him up. Does it,
Are you sure?
I don't know. Yeah.
He looks at you. He looks at you very confusedly and goes,
Send him up.
sixth floor. Oh, I'm sorry, third floor, room 306."
Okay, am I allowed to go up unescorted?
He's like, okay.
My boss has lost her shit at the moment.
He seems confused. He's clearly hurt. He's obviously dazed from whatever explosion happened here. But he says, okay, upstairs, 306. He goes, I got eyes on what looks like a strike team.
Okay, I start heading up to where he directed me.
Okay. It only takes you a few minutes. You guys get a knock at the door. This is prime TV right here. This is awesome. Okay. You guys hear a knock at the door.
Yeah.
One of the three people opens the door. He goes, "The bear, I presume."
Da.
My friend.
Awesome, more Russian.
What?
You hear her yell, "My friend!"
Oh, she said that?
Yes.
I put my hand up like, what?
They draw weapons on you, sir.
Like,
I am.
nah.
Okay, what's
Okay, so there are guns out.
Yes.
I'm going to need everyone to be calm. Just both hands up, very,
Oh, I'm calm.
Oh, this is calm.
I just want to know what's going on.
Okay. How the hell do you know her and she's with him? She don't know him. And what's going on downstairs?
I don't know. I'm confused.
we can get back to introductions very soon. I believe you will be under attack from gentlemen in van across street. We need to prepare.
Everyone roll a d20.
Nice.
That was an IQ check. Everyone who made your IQ check, raise your hand.
I'm matching.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm under 14.
You're under 14, yeah.
Okay.
We all made a cute
You
check.
all
Yeah.
notice around the same time, the building starts off slow, but the building is definitely shaking.
I would have known that first.
Oh, we need to get out.
Oh,
I understand. So you
Here.
recognized it first, but it happened instantaneously. Suddenly, the building began to shake, and then it's steadily increasing. Your guys are looking at you like, "What are we doing?"
All right. I want my team out of here.
We're on the move.
All right.
And the three guys that are up there, they grab you, Howard, and they're headed out the door with you. They're pulling you out the door. Are you going with them or are you staying?
I'm going with them.
Okie dokie. They're
Oh.
like, they look at her like the lightning wind lady.
We're gonna keep the
I don't
light
know what
down.
he can do. I don't know how secure y'all is. I'm sorry.
No.
Put me down.
No.
Why
You
would
see-
I do that? Why would I tell him to do that?
One of your guys looks at her. She wants to get put down.
Ah.
No. Nigga, no.
We don't do that.
Of course.
You know better.
All right, we'll move him out of here. By the time you get to the hallway, Howard, the entire building is shaking and windows are starting to break.
I fly outside with her.
You just fly through the window? All right.
But me first.
Okay.
I'm trying to murder her.
You see he grabs you up
Put me down.
and he flies out the window with you. You are now hovering 3 stories above the ground. You see there are 6 men on the ground, Dominic, with automatic weapons. And you see a woman about 30 years oldish, and she's standing in front of the building with her hand on the ground, and you see vibrations emanating out from her to the foundation of the building. And the 6 men out there have submachine guns. You see the one security guy that she had down there is dead. Everybody roll for initiative.
I turn into a cat in his arms and he can't possibly hold me.
15s or better.
15.
What are you doing?
Wait,
Um,
what are we,
do
what?
I know any of what he saw?
No, you haven't gone outside.
I'm gonna run down the stairs, see what's going on downstairs.
How fast are you going? Are you going to be down there instantaneously, or are you going to take your time?
No, I'm gonna be down there instantaneously.
Okay, then you clock in about 2:50, and you're downstairs, and you're going around back or front of the building?
I'm gonna go out back, but around the front.
Out the back and then around to the front?
Yeah.
All right, you fly down 3 flights of stairs, out the back, and get just about to the front of the building, and you see 6 men armed in flak vests who are heavily armed and heavily armored, flanking a woman who is obviously doing something to the building. And you see your guy with a single bullet shot to the forehead. What are you going to do? You see them, they see you.
They're flanking her.
Yes, they have her in like a C formation behind her. So basically they're covering her so that if someone were to approach, they will shoot them.
I'm going to try to get to her and just move whoever's in front of her.
Okay, you roll to attack her. 2 guys will step in the way.
Okay.
So what are you going to do to them?
I'm not trying to kill anybody.
Okay.
I'm just gonna fling them out of the way.
Okay, roll a hit. All right, you go to strike this guy. You see he uses his weapon to bat you away, and then points his gun at you at point blank range. On 8s, we go. The 2 gentlemen in front of you are going to open fire with the semi-automatic machine guns that they have.
Why?
You might want to attempt to dodge or something because it's okay. They're both shooting at you, so they're shooting at you at the same time. So you can one dodge should get you out of the way. All right, one guy, the guy that was at point blank range, you dodge out of the way and you feel the bullets rip through your shirt. They were that close.
Okay.
But he does miss you. The other guy gets you at point blank range with a semi-automatic machine gun, and that is bad news. The bullets rip into you. You will take 39 points of damage.
Ow!
In the time before, we were able to gather together as heroes to battle for the good of all. But in the time of COVID, there are technical issues and harshness of sound, but we struggle on. We cannot be in one place together, but we fight on. We will survive the COVID trials.